Hi, this is Judy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm working on day number 6, sketch number 6, Chrissy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch is by Ruth Lewenden. So I like this sketch. It's going to be very easy to do. It looks like a half and half type layout, or it's half of one kind of paper and half of another kind of paper, and then embellishments. So I am going to make it a 2-page layout because I have a lot of photos to scrapbook, and this particular event is one that I have, I think, 6 photos. It is of my son-in-law. Went on a hunting trip. It was one on his bucket list, and if you don't like to see dead animals, don't look. He went on a elk hunting trip in the West. So he did get a very big elk, and it was a highlight of his life so far. So I wanted to document it for their scrapbook. And the photos, I have enough. I thought I would use, I'm guessing that this is probably a 5x7 type photo. And it's a large photo anyways. So I'm thinking I might do 2 in one section instead of just having one big one, because these are all 4x6s. So I could definitely put these 2 together. I would like to do the one with him at nighttime, this one, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet, because it's by itself. I could do 2, I guess, that way. He took quite a different variety. There are, let's see, 4 landscape and 4 portrait. So it's 4 and 4. So I don't know. I'll probably trim them down as I usually do, and then I'll probably put 2 on the main page and then the others on the other one. And using this kind of a layout, I could put some of the smaller photos in as circles. Okay. So I like this kind of a design because it's really easy to replicate on a 2-page. So you're just going to cut the paper in half and then put it on both sides, right? So this paper, I don't know where it came from. It's been in my stash. It's a Karen Foster design from, what is there, date on it? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad. I'm using so much stuff in my stash, but I'm sure it's quite old. So I really like this one. I think it'll be very good to use. I have an authentic. I don't know, that green might go good with it actually. So that's a possibility. Then I have some of these. These would be really good for circles, to punch out for the circle elements. It's actually vellum, so that's cool. This one as well. I don't think that goes with those two papers. Try to match them up. I like this one too. Isn't this cool with the deer in the background? But I do have some deer hunting photos. I might save them for that. This is too childish. Too childish. What's on the back? Some of these, of course, are double-sided. This is a camping one. No. I'm not sure. I think that green goes better. But I do like some of the words on this. I still don't think it's going to work, though. This is a cut apart. So I might be able to use... Oh, there's a circle element. That would be good. Okay, so let's save that one aside. And this one is more grandpa related, but this side looks good. Probably not matchy enough for me. Oh, there's another circle element. That one would be good. And some of these other cut aparts would be good too. This one too, but he definitely had a reason to go, oh, look at that. It kind of goes good. It's too much the same. So we're going to stick with that side. This one looks good. Oh, the dark brown. That might be good for photo mats. This one, I could cut out some of these and use them in the circles. That's an option. This side, definitely not. Okay, and here I have Campfire Collection by Photoplay. And Let's see if there's anything in here. Something on the sticker sheet, maybe. There's some things on here I could use. So let's see, where does it open? Oh, all right. We'll save the sticker sheet out. Oh, I see this wood grain. That looks good. This one's too... I always like a good stripe. We'll save that out. But this is too much of the orangey brown. No on that one. That's too cutesy. This one, no. Oh, I like that. All right, we'll save one of those. Oh, this nighttime one would be good for that one nighttime photo. It's on the back. But that's too cutesy, but I can save that paper out. I do like this wood grain. That looks really good with it. And back some more cut aparts. So there are some little elements I could put in the circles. So save that one. Flowers, no. Cut apart. I don't see. Oh, there's one right here. No and no to both of those. No wildflower breakfast for my son-in-law. Okay, so I've got a good selection of papers to choose from. And the embellishments I brought out these letters again to see if I can use some more of those. And then I also had yellow, green, another set of the yellow, and some orange. So I don't know if any of those will work, but that's what I pulled. I found some other stuff to use. And I saw this Dream Big, which was green, so that might work. I don't know if anything else would be good. Maybe the stars. And this is from what? Hip Kit Club again. Awesome Life. I don't know. This might be too much, having too many colors, so... But here's some old stickers from PSX. Remember those? Oh, I love those. I have that stamp of the wolf. And then I've got some deer punches and some stickers and stamped images. Some more wildlife. More wildlife. That's too cutesy, but I might throw that in and I'll tell you why if I do. Some more deer. Some more deer. A bear. A deer, a fox. They have a dog that looks like this, so that's the reason why I kept that one out. Some squirrels, deer. This one might be too cutesy, but I'm going to keep it. That one, just in case, as a joke. That, probably not because of the flower. Some stickers. These are EK Success stickers. I don't know, but there's a gun there. That would be cool. There are some deer and other wildlife. The owl, maybe. So that's what I have to work with. So I'll get the photos cut down and make a final decision on my papers, and then I will be back. All right, I got some circle dies out, and they have little dots on them. And I actually was looking for ones in between these two, right? And for as many as I have a collection. I don't have any right in between those. So you got a big border around the circles. You know, I would like half of that. Why can't they make circle dies in between? They're either... you know, 1/4 of an inch. Make them 1/8 of an inch smaller, right? So, anyways, they're going to have a big border. But I used some to make white layers, some to make the green layers. And this is what I have so far. I did use the brown paper with these and cut them 6 inches by 6 inches. And I glued them together with a strip on the background. This is real flimsy, but with everything I'm going to put on it, I think it'll be fine once it gets into the scrapbook, right? So I usually like to have a more sturdy paper. So this is how I doubled up this photo, and I matted it on white, and then I used that black starry background for the matte, and I used that on this set of photos. And then this one, I put it the opposite way. Well, no, I put it the same way with the white and then the starry background. I think it looks good. It doesn't stand out very well on the brown, but that's okay. It still has definition there. So, oh goodness, how did I have these? So I cut out some of these, which I thought worked really well. And then the travel companions they had, he had to ride horseback, and he's not a fan of horses. He has ridden ours here and there, but not a big fan of riding horses. So, but he had to go on horseback out to the wilderness. And I'm very proud of him. He did good. So I thought I would put a deer head here with rough in it because of riding the horses. The deer head, and I was going to use that little sticker with the gun, the shotgun. I'll find it here. And I double layered this die cut of deer. I didn't have this die cut. I actually somebody let me borrow their die cut, and I cut a bunch of them out to use in my stash, and they're coming into use now. So I thought I would nestle him up with that and explore wilderness together. And this I really like. It was that one of those punch outs from one of those cut aparts. So that would be good there with the trees. And then the horses here. Him there. Where was this going to be? Maybe it was going to be like this. I messed it up when I moved it to show the papers. But I wanted to get on and show you where I was before I got too much further, because I was just moving right along after I got the papers cut out. So maybe like that. All right, so this is an elk, so I definitely want him on here. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put him. Oh, I was going to put the squirrel over here. The trailblazer here. And now I've got green and green on the middle, so maybe I'll change that. I do want green over here, though, because it's 1, 2, 3. So I could put the elk on there, actually. I don't know if he would show up very well on the green, though. That shows up well. I don't want too many more elements, and I have the little fox I can put here. And I'll have to find a place for this elk. He might have to go down here. No, I don't think he'll show up. Maybe here. Could put him on that. That would look good. And I could put this up here maybe with the horses. Or maybe down here, because I have writing there and there, and I would spread it out a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I like this here, though. It shows up well. And the squirrel, I think that looks good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put a title. And I was going to do wilderness adventure, but I already have adventure here, so maybe I could fit it in and just cut that out, or I could leave it off and do wilderness adventure on the top here. And all of the letters, I'm going to have to use the yellow because that stands out really well, but I don't know if it would stand out well against this, so I would maybe have to do it here. I could do it right across the top. But I'm going to get things a little more set before I put the title down. And we'll see how they look. So I'll be back in a second with things a little bit more figured out. All right, I got everything stuck down, and there's quite a bit of empty space here where I can put my title. And I think I'm just going to put Colorado Elk Hunt because he's not a real fancy kind of guy. Just something simple is all he would ask. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll put the year 2023. And I think he will really like how I laid this out for him. So there's nothing that I did special that I didn't explain earlier. I did pop this up on some foam. But for the title, I use a ruler, and I put my letters on here and line it up according to the lines on the ruler, okay? And I can go like this, and then I can decide where I want to place it. So I'm thinking, well, I thought the camera was rolling, but it wasn't. So I'll just explain what I did. I finished putting everything down. I did put this up on some foam. And then you can see the dimension there. And then I put the letters down, and I used a ruler to line them up. I put the letters on the ruler and then carefully put them down on the paper. And that way I could determine and move it around on the layout to see where it looked the best. The yellow, which is actually like a goldish color for these letters, I thought worked out really well. I really hope he enjoys this. I wanted to have a simple title because he's not a fancy kind of guy. You know, it's like just simple is fine. He's happy with it the way it is. And I think he really enjoyed this layout, and add some details on the elk that he got. He was very proud of himself, as he should be. And one of the other things I wanted to show right here in this picture, they have that little guy, you know, they've been doing all the photos of right there, is a little baby shark. He took his son's little baby shark and sent pictures every day of him hunting with the little baby shark, and his grandson, I'm sure, or my grandson, will really enjoy these photos and seeing that and know that Dad was thinking of him every day while he was gone. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day.